and fall in, my fellow scouts. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment here. Glad to have you here with me today on a Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today, sent by the Gamelord. Go and check out his channel. He does do a lot of Total War videos, in particular NTW3 as well. His allies today are Horatio, Implex, Chainmail. Their opponents today are multiple Castrois, Steely Dan 32, another YouTuber, Santo, and SniperSmithuk, one of Johnny's best mates, and I've had the pleasure of bringing on his team a few times. They're a good player. Now, if you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, there are ways you can send me replay. One is my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. The second is send it to me on Discord via private message. Third is join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and posting your replay there. There's also posting your replay on the NTW3 Discord, maybe just tagging me in it as well. That also helps. You can do that, you cannot do that, up to you. Now, if you also want to help this video get seen far and wide, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Glad to have you with the channel, as always. Take the bell for notifications so you never miss a fight. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And looking at the map today, we have 5 1-pointers and 2 4-pointers for 13 points today. Now, in the red zone here, we have about 7 points in their territory. I'm going to give the 1-pointer to the east there, in the blue team territory, which gives them pretty much a slight advantage over the red team. The red team does have a unit close to that 1-pointer, and they do have a unit heading that way now, but it could be a cavalry unit there to act as an advanced guard to sort of protect that building as best they can until infantry arrives to claim it, maybe. Now, it looks like Gamelord is commanding the faction of Hannover. We have Prussia here, 1813 to 1815. We might have 2 Prussian armies here today of the same faction. No, just the one. He's just spread out his army. We have Austria 1809 over there, and we have Sachsen or Saxony over there as well, bringing up the left flank. Their opponents today are Denmark. I'm seeing 2 Denmark armies there. Yep, at least. This is a unit of Denmark, Grenadiers it would seem. We have Sweden, or Severage. Yeah, we've got 2 Swedish armies confirmed. Okay. With a cab moving up. Look at the map today. It's relatively open, good for cavalry warfare. As long as maybe the red team stays out of this tree area. This could really help the blue team, move up their cav and also with infantry as well, because if the red team charges in their cav in this area and they've got infantry support nearby, the blue team I'm meaning, they can easily support their cav from behind, from the flanks, and it'd be really hard, I think, for the red team to approach and attack this area with cav right here in front of us. Go try and draw Denmark out a bit, maybe over here. Would be preferable, or out here as well. These little bridges and choke points make it harder for them to actually assault the enemy. This is starting to feel a bit more like a siege. They're actually running up. They're going to engage. Let's have a look. Who will win? Oh, they've got 56 cabinet unit versus 40. Prussia could still lose their unit here. Oh no, morale's restored. Now a little skirmish there, they only lost 13 versus 17 of their enemy. Not a bad effort there for Denmark, considering they were outnumbered to begin with. Geez, Prussia's already sending out another unit, but the morale is so weak. I don't think they're going to actually affect this battle very much before they break, and there they go. They've got reinforcements coming in, but the reinforcements should have been sent in first and then the depleted unit after them, given how weak they were. Like, he's lost that unit now, he's not going to get it back. Yeah, if Prussia can get the infantry up here into the gap on this side of the river before Denmark has really set up, then Prussia will be able to gain a foothold here. He actually charged forth. He's charged at the skirmishes here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the cav has been advanced to trying to create a perimeter. They've kept the Denmark forces in square formation. They're not advancing towards the gap, buying time for Prussia to get their troops through that gap there. We've got Saxony moving up with their cav, but they can't do much there. They can come around the bend here, it would seem. Get the cav into the back ranks there. Denmark's moving to close off that gap. So Sweden has to start running. If he can run fast enough, he'll get his cavalry through that gap there. and they can run through here and come up behind their enemy over here. Alright, Denmark's pulled away, clearing the way for Saxony to advance, in my opinion. I think that was a mistake there from the Denmark player. He had the opportunity to shut that down. Oh, hang on. No, it looks like this isn't the river that they cannot pass. This unit just crossed the bend right there. What made me think they couldn't cross it originally is because Saxony was deliberately sending their forces around the river here towards the land bridge. Now Denmark's actions actually make a bit of sense to me. Now, Saxony should not be doing this. Like, what's he doing? He's charging his infantry into units that, well, one unit that came from square, but he's surrounded by units that have from square. These troops are being massacred. Pretty decent perimeter Denmark here has formed. He's holding on just, but Prussia is going to overwhelm him. Honestly, Denmark should probably just sacrifice these 3 units here towards Prussia and immediately begin falling back, maybe, yeah, start falling back as best he can back to his teammates. If he stays here, he's going to be overwhelmed for sure. I mean, Prussia's weight was bad enough, but now Saxony's is being added to it. Saxony being a little bit reckless with their cav, I gotta say. Charging right by units that are formed square, shooting at them right now. You should just be a little patient, wait for Prussia's infantry to engage that square and then charge in. We've got the general right here. We've got their cuirassiers. The elite Saxony cavalry there, but they're ignoring the general. Okay, they're taking down the last line of defense here before Prussia. Actually, they're not. Or are they? Yep, no, they are, There's some chevaliers here. Geez, poor Denmark never stood a chance. He didn't move up fast enough there to cover that gap. Now, obviously, it doesn't look like... I don't think they can get through there, or this. They can't cross this ditch. Looks like they can cross it over here. We had to move the camera around quite a bit there, didn't we? So catch everything. Now Sweden's coming over this way, but that has long passed. He's got to fall back. He's facing off against 2 armies here. Most are relatively fresh and not that depleted. He managed to overwhelm Saxony's defense here with minimal casualties. This Prussian unit though is getting him butchered. What can Prussia do here when they fire? So they're firing, here we go. Alright, nice volley there. We've got Prussian cav there getting slaughtered. These guys here, they've lost a lot. And they're done. So, Denmark holds on for now. And Prussia falls back, giving Denmark time to breathe when he had him on the ropes. Not sure if that was a good idea. We got the Prussian general here being sent to the forefront of the attack. This guy here. No, this wasn't a strategy, so that was a mistake. He's getting him out of there now. And Prussia's falling back. In my opinion, Prussia's leaving the battlefield before the job is done. Denmark is still here. He's not finished. This withdrawal by Prussia is a godsend to Denmark right here. It's allowed him to stay in the fight. They could have killed his general too, but they didn't. They missed him. And they were attacking them with full force before. Now Saxony won the cav fight here. Troops here, the mid-tier cav, both of them. The general is right there. They should go after the general before Sweden arrives. And with their general gone, full court press against the remaining Denmark forces should be enough to send them all packing. They're trying to get close to those units that can form a square, but even if they form a square, I don't think the general here will be fully protected. There's the cav forces in the background there. They're not coming their way just yet. Come on guys, don't posture. Here they come. See, they're forming a square, but the general is not safe just yet. He's running towards here. What do you reckon? Do you reckon Saxony should just bayonet charge the front lines at the same time he charges in with a cav? Attack them from both sides? Basically give them no way out? Surely being surrounded would be enough to put the squeeze on this army to the point that it just routs entirely. See, they've formed a square. Now's the time to charge in. Bayonet charge. All the way, Saxony. Sweden's almost upon you.
Sir, our general is under attack.
No, he's not charging in there. Not saying I know better, but that's just what I would have done. And Sweden now has driven off the Saxony cavalry. And Saxony's got their infantry right in the faces of Denmark here, and they're getting absolutely slaughtered. This unit here has got to move up. We're seeing so much action here on the left flank. There's some little fights going on here between the Prussian infantry and the Denmark army, which has him vastly outnumbered. He needs to fall back. Saxony has some infantry over there. Prussia needs to fall back to him or rejoin the rest of... Well, actually, he just needs to fall back to Saxony. I don't think he'll get there if he tries to go this way to rejoin the rest of the Prussian army. That won't work. Now Prussia's going to fight and he's going to lose there. Alright, we got the elite cuirassiers moving in. See, they're pulling out before they've broken the unit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Both of them pulling out. I like the position though. No, I think maybe he was trying to pull out because he had this unit lined up with them, maybe. That was his idea. Doesn't look like it was worth it, unfortunately, for him. Only took down 1 or 2 troops there when they were retreating. There's another one. I think they got shot there by their own artillery. Yes. An 8-pounder there. Might be worth it. There's only a few troops in the line of fire. They've got a lot of enemy troops in front of that arty. Could be good. Over here, Austria is engaging Sweden. Especially here. Mass attack about to take place here. But he's in a large column formation. I'm not firing just yet. There you go. They're running. You saw bullets from Austria land right at the top of the hill there. Okay, so a small victory there from Austria. Let's go 5-pounder here set up, pretty much in close range. Could be targeting this unit directly in front of them. Let's have a look. Yep. Still confident. I think a nice ID shot there could take out quite a few units there of that cavalry. Hanover has engaged Sweden. He's charged right into him. Got a bit of enemy cavalry there on his right flank. What? They're walking.
Our men are running, sir.
They're chasing after Sweden. Hanover's got some troops there way to his right. Austria's also going to cover his right flank, so nicely done there, Austria, backing up Hanover there as he advances. He's trying to pin Sweden here as close as he can to the water's edge, where he is forced to go right by his troops as he fires into them. So this is sort of his advanced guard here. Although at this range, and looking at how bad the morale is, this unit could falter very fast if the other units don't get here in time to start firing. But they're really close now, they're super close. You can't get much closer than this. Here we go. Come on guys, line up, line it up.
Running, sir.
Unleash hell, come on. Jeez, they're taking their time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, he's not firing. Why isn't he firing? He had this unit dead to rights. Oh, Sweden got given a gift, I reckon. He had him. I mean, they're still pretty close. Hangover still might get some good shots here, but I don't know. They should have tried to kill this unit a few minutes ago. Okay. Down by 21 there. Austria's charging in with their own cavalry. Austria being highly aggressive here. Sweden trying to chase them off their own cavalry. Austria sending over reinforcements. Looks like Austria here is trying to cut off the retreat of these Swedish forces. At the same time, Hanover presses against them. I think Austria will be successful in this effort. He's got infantry here as well as cavalry. It'll force Sweden to go pretty much straight to the beach in order to avoid them. So a real divide and conquer strategy we've got going on here. In the meantime, Prussia and Saxony, the mission here isn't going to be so easy as it could have been, I reckon. We got here our coordinated retreat by Saxony's forces. Sweden and Denmark appear to actually retaken the area, or the plateau that they were losing before. So hats off to them for that. looks like Prussia's trying to charge in. Yeah. They gotta get out of there. Sachsen using their cap to destroy Denmark's cavalry. Denmark is still coming. Things are looking too hot there for Prussia and Saxony. Over here, Austria is still trying to hem in these Swedish forces. They got them surrounded. They're going to try and kill one of the Swedish generals here, and they're going to get him. I think this is a general right here. The general's routing, but they haven't really killed him yet. Okay. Hannover's moving over. He's got a bit of a cab too coming up. Okay, they're walking. They're trying to get away. It's a good thing Hannover's walking. It's helping keep his army fresh. I think we've got a bayonet charge here. Attempting to break this unit. They want to charge into their Swedish forces, but they're just forming square. Sweden seems to be pretty on top of these square formations. In fact, the blue team appears to be pretty on top of all their square formations whenever cavalry has attacked so far. Okay, Saxony is engaged Denmark over here. I thought they tried to avoid that unit.
Our men are running, sir.
I guess Saxony thought he'd take his chances with this Denmark force with the units he had here. Appears to be a good idea. The forces seem to be evenly matched. Cavalry's coming back in. The general is right there. He's within reach. Denmark's forces, they refuse to break. They go right to the edge, but they don't break. Sending the cuirassiers now. What's strange is Saxony doesn't try to run around these 3 units and try and get into the general. You see help bent on destroying infantry first. Okay, we've got think they'll have to have him now. Okay, they're done. The next general here trying to escape.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's charged in. Come on, Sweden, don't do it again. No, Saxony, don't do it again. On it. He's got to pursue and destroy. They're about to be surrounded. Saxony's got to move on these units. He's got to kill that general somehow. Well, so half of Saxony's army there is still retreating, being pursued by Sweden. The general is right there, but he's not going for him.
Our men are running, sir.
I don't know what's going on there. I'll go after the general. Maybe he doesn't know he's there. He's just focused on the Denmark forces coming towards his rear, maybe. Highly possible. Austrian army being brought up. Hanover seems to be trying to finish off the Swedish forces in the area. Who are the Austrians shooting at, I wonder? Oh, we've got Denmark forces right here.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must.
Okay, maybe they finished him off after all. Santo's general. Yeah, okay, they finished him off. They got him. In their ranks, moving through the forest here. This square is doing alright. The Denmark forces proving to be a very hard nut to crack. Despite being completely outnumbered, forces here still holding strong. This unit here can move forward and outflank the line. They are being fired upon, I know, by this unit here, but it would just help them break this line faster, and maybe all three units there can move up towards this one on the hill, and then dispatch another unit that he has in the forest to take care of this one over here. You know? You see, this unit in particular could be diverted and sent down here. Just to shoot that one right in the flank. Austrian cannon could also harass this one as well. It can't form square. Austria is engaged in the front lines of Sweden. They don't want to lose that cavalry. We've got a bit of a sneak attack, mainly maybe forming here. Okay, Denmark forces are broken. The only units in the area are this one and this one. One can form square, one can't. But the dragoons, I don't know what the dragoons are doing. There's only one unit left in play over here. And the dragoons are not interested. Sweden trying to escape. He's probably going to establish a perimeter here along this side of the gully. It's pretty defensible. You can see Sweden already trying to move to outflank him in this crossing here. Swedish forces remain in retreat. Saxony has an artillery crew he's trying to save. Hanover's still coming. It appears he's abandoned that unit. He's leaving them over here. He's got 3 units that could potentially take out this unit and claim that 4-pointer. But he's just marching on. He's got a few units scattered all over the place, actually. Sweden, is that Sweden? Yeah, Sweden has control of this building over here. Trying to bayonet charge infantry. Austrian cavalry moving to protect the infantry trying to take the building. Okay, I've done that. We've got to take out this next unit. Which they're doing. Taking the building. Main army's moving up to try and protect their cavalry. This could be bad. It doesn't seem like Austria wants to let his opponent get too far away, much like Hanover as well. Not letting units shoot for as long as they can until the enemy's out of range, you know. As soon as the enemy retreats, they start walking after them. Pretty much straight away, I've noticed. Got a lot of guns trailed on these guys. Are we at it? Yep, they're broken. They've had enough of that. Blue team here trying to regroup. Mission has been left to die. Delay the enemy, as it were. Saxony is still alive there in the distance, you can see. In fact, most of his army is still intact, that I could see. And now, like an evil Bond villain, he's just got to buy his time and wait for Austria and Hanover to advance. And he can just sweep around for the kill. Yeah, it looks like here Austria might have met his match. Potentially, the Swedish armies and Denmark can form a line that can easily outclass and take out Austria maybe altogether if he's not careful. But Denmark here moving to face off against Saxony. Sweden are recalling the reinforcements they have on the far right flank on the top of the right hand corner, you can see there. We've got reserves in Sweden's line here, which is a little bit odd. Like, he's got the numbers. He can form up his line and get them in position long before Austria has completely formed up his firing line. We've got artillery here. Quite a few cannons of artillery against that. These guys here have got to check their fire. Check your fire. You're killing your own arty crew. Close enough here for, I think, cluster shot. They're firing cannonballs still. Go. That looked like cluster shot there. You really seem to reach the enemy. That was standard musket fire there that killed them. Holy smokes. These guys here, they're literally killing their own arty crew. He finally got them out of there. He should still have enough troops to man both cannons. Yeah. It's like cluster shot has reached the zenith of its range, and so they're only getting 1 or 2 kills. These two units here are falling back. That's probably a bad idea. Jeez, you saw a crap ton of troops fall there. What the hell happened? That is like what looked like just simply one volley. Okay, one of the Austrian units there broke. Trying to reform the line. This unit's here at the forefront of the Swedish attack. Can't see the Saxony forces in the distance there that they're shooting at. The more Denmark forces heading this way. Back. Seeing some have units in the background there, way in the background. They're putting a lot of pressure on Austria, aren't they? Saxony's back over here. He's got Sweden on the run. That's Saxony cavalry there. Moving in, they're trying to finish off those guys. Austria is hanging on. He's fulfilling his role to perfection. He's got the enemies facing him while his allies are moving around him. The trap is slowly forming. Saxony has a few units in place here. I think maybe to sort of slow down the retreat if the blue team tries to come this way to escape Austria, Saxony and Hanover over there. This is the way I think they will probably come. And so there's a bit of pressure on Saxony here trying to hold this line and keep the enemy back as long as he can at this point. Don't know how much longer they can hold off or ignore Hanover as he moves up. In terms of time, how much do we have left? 16 minutes. I think with 10 minutes to go, teams start thinking about points, like what have they got? Looks like we've got a few red team units here. We've got a 9-pounder here just peppering the building. Hanover's plan could simply be to destroy it. He's got the time, I suppose. Austria looks like he's in a bit of strife here. Saxony's moving in. I keep getting confused here. Saxony and Sweden. Sweden's moving in. Do we have infantry or cavalry moving in? Infantry. We only start firing at the same time. This unit over here, though, the musketeers are a little bit slow to load up. I'm going to try and kill as many of the cavalry as I can. Okay, they've pulled off about 7 units of Swedish infantry, 2 units of Denmark's. Saxony's forces across the river there moving up. They've got to watch out, they've still got a few units of Sweden in the back there. And their artillery crew is back here, so maybe they're actually going to try and reclaim their army. Now with Sweden pulling back a bit, that should enable Austria to peel off a few more units here to face against the forces of Denmark and Sweden before us. Now we could be eyeing a potential charge here on the RD lines, or general even. General's close by. Hanover really can't be used as a pushing unit. Yeah, okay. Austria navigated his way through the lines here. He's forced the Swedish artillery crews to abandon their posts. He's bought them some time. They're going to move in.
Our men are running, sir.
Trying to reclaim their arty, but they shouldn't be able to. Oh no, hang on. Take it all back. Here we go. Missed. They got to kill the other artillery crew. They're going for it. Oh, geez, he was aiming for the wrong target. Two bold attacks there that paid off big time. Hanover's holding on, but he is struggling. Saxony to Austria's left flank is pretty much gone. That complicates things a little bit for him. We got the general here, we got the Swedish general here trying to attack the Austrian infantry. We've seen general units break up infantry in the past. Case in point.
Our men are running.
Be able to fire on the general before he leaves. Austria's left flank isn't doing so hot.
Our men are running, sir.
His forces are collapsing. Well, hey, a few victories themselves. Potentially they can break 2 units here. There's only 1 unit left.
Yes, sir.
Green bayonet charging. That is impressive. Oh, they broke. Saxon trying to outflank Denmark here. The Austria trying to regroup. So look at this running around here. He's trying to save what he has left. The units can form a square. Austria might be trying to make a last stand near this building here on the high ground. Seven minutes, 40 seconds. Okay, Hanover's making a move on the building. Sweden actually... Sweden has a unit still inside there. Okay, he was just getting in close so he can uncover the units inside the building so his artillery could start firing again. Maybe.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Okay, a few Hanover units here have reformed. It's getting desperate. What are they doing? Like, they're doing a little song and dance and not shooting at the enemy. I don't know what they're up to. Austria can still give a real headache here to the blue team. Austria wants to pull them up down their hill a bit. This is all firing. Weird. The sound of the muskets have stopped working. There you go. We've also got the Austrian troops inside the building there, providing cover fire as well. But the Japan's got to move on that building and try and take it. He's got to act very, very soon. Austrian lines here, starting to falter a little bit. Despite their fire, they're not really putting a dent in Denmark. But, you know, they're trying to take the building now. Being shot at. Got Sweden coming in there as well.
We've taken the buildings up.
Where's that at? Okay, Hanover took one building there. That's a one pointer. Taking okay, Hanover took it. He took it after all. Well done to him. Sweden's going to try to recapture it. We've got cavalry here. One unit can form a square, one can't. It's got to form a square, form a square. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hold on. Okay, they control both the 4 pointers.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, they lost the 1 point in the middle. Austria hung on for as long as he could. He really attracted the ire of the blue team. And they pursued his destruction at the detriment of the battle itself for them. But now they don't have any time to retake enough points to win this battle, and red team win it by lock. By, funnily enough, 10 points to 1. I can't tell that they've captured the 1 pointers for the northeast or the southeast belonging to the blue team. Looks like Denmark here was sending us some reinforcements to capture that 4 pointer belonging to the red team. But very sneaky there. Now Horatio was definitely MVP for that match. He kept the red team in the game, and it really pulled all the enemy forces towards him while his allies sneakily took those vital points towards the end there. Hannover here, capturing a lot of those 1 pointers and stealing the 4 pointer from the blue team at the very end. So well done there. So Horatio there, 2,850. Phenomenal kill count. Implex there, 1731. Gamelord, 1614. Chainmail, 517. Multiple Castrois, 1794. Steely Dan 32, 1383. Santo, 1333. And SniperSmithuk, 1489. So, great kill counts all around. Great kill counts all around. Each player played their role well. Implex and Chainmail kept Denmark and Sweden busy on the left. I really think Chainmail and Implex there could have destroyed one of the Denmark forces when they had the chance to, but they pulled back, allowing time for him to get back in the game. So I think that's where things went wrong for Prussia. But, Implex managed to hang on a bit longer and provide some vital support when needed to Austria. So, Austria did very, very well, and Gamelord there helped snag the points for the victory as well towards the end there. Very nice. The kill counts here range from 106 all the way down to 0. So nicely done there. So, thank you to Gamelord for sending me the replay. Link to his channel will be in the description below. This is Micka from Scouts and Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.